What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Potown Heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. I'm Rhyhorn Trainer Steven.
I'm Poke Scientist Sean.
And today, I think we actually have an actual legit meta deck.
What's that?
A budget meta deck.
You mean like budget meta?
Very budget meta.
Well,
that prevents you from attacking.
well, what kind of deck is this?
Oranguru.
Oranguru, which one?
The newest one from Ultra Prism, the resource management.
Well, people thought that card was iffy.
Well, someone in the figuring out that it's not only is it's not iffy, but it is an absolute powerhouse and has the potential for quite possibly one of the funnier stall decks I've potentially ever seen. And I'm just going to stop building it up. I'm just going to jump right in. This is Oranguru. It looks like an absolute mess, but trust me, when we break down what this deck does, you're going to laugh hysterically. And it's all around Oranguru. It's got 120 HP, basic, 1 energy, resource management, put 3 cards from your discard pile to the bottom of your deck in any order. That's all it does. That's the only attack we are focusing on this entire deck.
Yes.
We also pair it with a 3/3 Raichu line from, what is that? Burning Shadows? We run 3 Burning Shadows Raichu with Evo Shock. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon paralyzed.
Paralysis wins game, so...
Especially when you abuse it as much as we are about to with this deck.
Abuse is fun.
Because again, we are only running 7 basic Pokemon in this deck. 4 Oranguru and 3 Pikachu. That's it. That's all the Pokemon in the deck. Now, are you still curious, like, how we're gonna make this work?
How are you gonna make this work?
Well, I will show you how we make this work. Because you see that resource management? You put 3 cards from your discard to the bottom of your deck in any order.
It says any card, right?
Yeah, any card that's in your discard. What ended up coming out this set that would make this absolutely broken? I know, our buddy Looker. You get to draw 3 cards from the bottom of your deck.
You mean the Unova badass?
Indeed. And he puts in his work in this deck. Because you get to search your discard for 3 cards and put them in the bottom. You draw 3 cards. We run a lot of stall tactics, but primarily de-evolution spray. The entire point is you get de-evolution sprays to the bottom of your deck. You Looker, de-evolve your Raichus, evolve them, leave your opponent paralyzed. Rinse, lather, repeat until you win or they scoop, whichever happens first. But we'll just kind of break down this entire list and tell you how we do it. So it's 4 Oranguru, it's 3/3 Burning Shadows Raichu. We run two counter catcher. This is so that we can throw up so we can stall, pull up something.
And since you're probably not taking prizes with this deck, it's a
not
perfect
at all.
Counter.
Exactly.
No pun intended.
So you pretty much just you have something on your bench that you're not going to use. We'll bring it up to the active. We'll and just sit there and stall. You paralyze. You can't leave.
We can put it at the bottom and draw with Looker.
We run 3 Crushing Hammer. That way we can deal with any energy that we have to deal with all the energy that we have to deal with. We run 3 De-Evolution Spray, again, so that we can abuse the Evo Shock as much as we possibly can.
Abuse is fun.
We run 2 Enhance Hammer, so we can deal with all the special energies as they come up. 2 Field Blower, so we can deal with all the tools and all the stadiums as they come up. We run 1 Looker Whistle, And it seems like a very, very low count for this, but because of the fact we are recycling a lot of the cards in our discard, this one ends up becoming like 4, or ends up becoming 6, 7, 12 uses.
And from the sounds of it, you only need 1, maybe 2 lookers, period.
Exactly. We run.
Why don't you just call them?
We run 1 maintenance so that we can get a better draw and hopefully get something better. We run 1 peeking red card, again, just so we can control their hand as best that we can. We run 4 Pokedex, or we run 2 Pokedex, my apologies. So look at the top 5 cards of the deck, put them back into any order. We run one
stack in the deck. I love it.
We run 1 Professor's Letter because we haven't gone over this yet, but we only run 6 energy in the deck. 5 metal energy, 1 counter energy. So we just need to make sure we have the 1 energy necessary to run Oranguru, and maybe 1 energy to retreat out the Raichu. That's all we really need.
It's how the counter energies does in case you actually have to attack.
Exactly.
And since you're almost always going to be behind on trade or price trades.
Exactly. We run 4 Ultra Ball. That way we can get out the Raichus and Orangurus as soon as we possibly can. We run 3 Mount Coronet just so we can get the energy, make sure Raichu can retreat and everything else as soon as we can. We run 1 Cynthia, including the full art Cynthia you guys helped us with. Thank you guys so much. 1 Gladian. This is so we can grab anything from the prizes that we need, a Raichu, an Oranguru, so on and so forth.
Or even that Pika.
Yep. We run 4 Looker. This is the main workhorse of the deck. This is the card that we're trying to get as fast as possible so we can start abusing that as fast as possible. We run 3 Pokemon Fan Club. Now, you can run 3 Bridgets in place of the Pokemon Fan Club. However, with the Fan Club, it puts basic Pokemon into your hand because we're basically grabbing Pikachus and Orangurus. We can either grab the Pikachus and play them as soon as possible, or grab the Orangurus and just hold on to them until one's close to being knocked out, put the second one out, rinse out and repeat. We run 3 of those. We run 4 Professor Sycamore. You will see us dump a lot of stuff into the discard just so we can shuffle it back in with resource management and pull it out later with Looker. We run 2 Skyla. That way we can grab out Looker's Whistle, any de-evolution sprays, just any trainers we happen to need at the time. We only run 2 because, again, we are recycling a lot in this deck. 1 Team Flare Grunt.
Because we only have 1?
Because 1, we only have 1, and 2, we only needed to get rid of any energy on the active Pokemon. That way, if we fail to get an evolution, or we fail to get the Evolve Paralyze, we can make sure that they can't retreat, or they don't have enough energy to actually attack. And we will be recycling a lot. And when we are not recycling Lookers or anything else, we are running Team Rocket's Handiwork. You flip 2 coins for each head. You discard 2 cards from the opponent's deck. We're stalling them out, and when we're not stalling, we're milling. We run 1 Escape Board. This is more or less to get a Raichu out of the active if we absolutely need to. 1 counter energy.
In case you need to attack.
And 5 metal energy.
Encourage the retreat because you're confusing him you're auto-confusing.
We're not confusing, we're paralyzing.
Oh, the other one. In case you have to auto-confuse on the Oranguru.
Oh,
in case.
We won't need to. This deck, we will not need to.
I think that's why you run the 1, just in case.
No, we do not need to with this deck. So, without further ado, we will jump right in, and we will we'll show you how this deck works. So, like I said, this definitely is definitely a fun budget deck. I know it participated in a regional recently, and it actually did very, very well. Almost every single card in this deck is easy to obtain. I think the Bridgets or Fan Clubs might be the only tricky part. The only other thing that might be tricky is the Burning Shadows. The Burning Shadows Raichu, only because of the fact it's also seeing play in the Raichu decks. And
more hammers. And
yeah. So the deck itself is going to be easy to build if you can get the resources. It's just a matter of gaining the resources. And okay, we can actually work with this start. I don't like the Pikachu.
You want to call a Looker and get him started?
I don't know if I want to do Lookers yet, but we can at least get the Oranguru, get the de-evolution
I'm
spray.
thinking get one of them to discard. No, never
Oh,
mind.
we've got a looker, but I think,
So what are you gonna ball away?
you know, I'm thinking we Cynthia.
Cynthia's not watching.
So we will drop an Oranguru. We will Ultra Ball, getting rid of a Handiwork and a Devo Spray to grab out a Raichu. So we can at least start the paralyzing like super early. Now, you will see us kind of misplay a lot because we only built this deck like 2 days ago, and stall decks are not my forte. I know what the end goal is. I know what the setup is. Getting to that is the whole trick that I'm still trying to figure out. So bear with me as I'm trying to learn how this deck works.
I hope we get something to retreat that thing out of there with.
And of course, he's got the dabbing Duskull.
Yes.
And hopefully I have officially made dabbing not cool. Alright, so energy on Dedino. So what is this guy running? Oh, 2 tails.
That's sad face.
I mean, for him, not for us.
What's going on?
We'll get the paralysis going. We will Sycamore. See if we can get an energy to retreat. Oh, perfect. We've got a Mount Cornet.
And energy.
We've got a Pikachu. We've got the Professor's Letter to grab out 2 energy.
What's our top decks?
We will energy onto Raichu. We will retreat Raichu for Oranguru.
What's our?
We will Ultra Ball to get rid of.
See if we can get the metal energy back.
Grunt.
Metal energy, we can get it back.
Grunt and Metal Energy. So we can grab a Raichu.
Yeah, see what we're drawing into.
We will Mount Cornet to grab 2 Metal Energy so that we can set up the attack next turn. And we will Dex so we can. Let's go Hammer to deal with energy, and then Oranguru, Gladian, Catcher Fan Club.
Yes.
We'll keep it simple. And we'll just end our turn. And now we are at a position that we need to get a looker like ASAP. But even then, we can at least paralyze the Duskull again. Make sure he can't retreat, or if he has to play a Guzma to get out of there. But he played Tyranno, so that's not happening. We will Hammer. Nope.
Oh.
Okay. We will evolve the Raichu. Yes, we will paralyze the Duskull. Energy on Oranguru. Resource management. We'll grab. Okay, so
You need a Devo.
we need the Devo, but you know what? Let's actually grab the Letter, Cynthia, and a Looker. Because we need to look for Whistle and everything else like that. So not exactly the. Let's see. So next up should be Gladian. I think Gladian was the one I put next. No, it was an Oranguru. So,
And then Gladian.
energy on Oranguru. Resource management. Hammer. We'll do that. Because we really can't do anything until we get a Looker. Because once we get a Looker, then we can set up Devo Spray, Looker, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Because right now we have. Okay.
The Handiwork, Devo Spray, and
Alright, so regular Psychic. Okay.
Gladian.
So now we will Gladian.
Looker in the prizes. Yep.
We have a Looker in the prizes. Although I'm thinking we should have grabbed the Devo Spray. But it doesn't matter. We will Resource Management. We will grab
Devo
a
Spray.
Devo Spray. We will grab a Sycamore, and an Ultra Ball.
Are all our energies on the field so far?
We only have 2 energy in play, which is all the energy, or which is almost all the energy in the deck. That's 2/5 of all the energy in the deck.
Yes.
So we will let them continue setting up. We will Looker. We will de-evolution spray the Raichu.
It would be nice if we had another Pikachu just to set it onto.
Well, hey, look at that.
Oh,
We can't evolve it this turn.
but we have the
but
chain going for the next one.
We at least got the chain going. We will resource management to grab Devo Spray, Looker, and we'll grab a Handiwork. So right now at this point, we're trying to get as all our Devo sprays. We're trying to get our Lookers, and we're trying to get yeah. So I think that's pretty much where we're at. Whatever he brings up, we're gonna start paralyzing and keep paralyzing. Hopefully, we got a Sycamore, so we're at least good there. So let's see. Alright, so we will Raichu, paralyze the Duskull.
That's Sycamore.
We will Sycamore.
Oh, we got energy.
And we got Oranguru's. Alright, so let's see. Okay, de-evolution spray.
Looker.
Wait, hold on. I'm thinking Sycamore, Devo Spray, Looker.
So Looker Oranguru is the chain of the deck.
Yes.
You always want to have a Looker in hand.
Yes, we want to get Lookers going like ASAP. We'll get another Oranguru on the bench because it's not really going to matter what we play.
The next turn we...
Hold on. Is there anything out of the discard we need? No, there's nothing in the discard we need. So right now we'll just end the turn. Although I'm surprised he hasn't tried to attack and just keeping the Duskull.
He's using the time to set up.
So we will get rid of that.
Oh, we got the other 2 energy out of the deck. Amazing.
Even though we don't need it.
They evolve the free Pika.
Yep, we will evolve.
Resource.
Yes, we will keep them paralyzed.
Resource management
and no, I don't want to do a resource management.
Just Devo Spray?
We just Devo Spray, but I already have a Devo Spray on the bottom. So I'm just going to end the turn. We will this next turn we will Evo Spray, evolve the available one. We will Looker, de-evolve the other one, and at least set up 2 turns. See, watch. Okay, so first we'll Hammer. Cool, we will get rid of the Dark Energy on Yveltal. We will then play a Looker.
there they are.
To grab the Devo Spray. We'll play the Devo Spray to de-evolve the Raichu. We will evolve the Raichu. Yes, I want to paralyze. Then we will resource management for a Devo Spray, and
items pretty much at this point.
and a Hammer.
This is how many Pal pads this thing run?
This runs, I think, 2 Palpad, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But even then, because of the fact that really this Oranguru is a beast.
Well, the thing that helps us succeed is a Looker.
Yeah.
I think you need to get handiwork in there somewhere.
Yeah, because I know people were talking about. Oh, we've got a Raichu. Oh no! Except we messed that up.
Oh well.
It doesn't matter. We will evolve.
No, I mean that's we just handiwork instead.
We'll paralyze. We'll handiwork. Mill at least 2. Resource management. We'll grab. Let's grab a Pokedex, a Looker, and Handiwork. Keep it simple, give us a little bit of variety. But now we need to get Devos, so I'm almost thinking pitching the Sycamores, or using Sycamore, pitching all this.
I believe that a lot of the deck success is based off the Looker.
It is based off the Looker, but remember, we have Looker's Whistle still. We have the resource management, so we can put Lookers back into the deck.
Let's see what Pokedex finds for us first.
Yeah, so Pokedex is on the bottom, remember. But still, we will Sycamore.
No, it's not.
There we go.
No, it's not.
We will Devo Spray.
In my head, I was like, that was pointless. Huh?
Looker's Whistle.
We will Looker Whistle. To grab 2 of those. See, we still got a Devo in the deck. We will maintenance to shuffle
He's not using a whole lot of special energy, so shuffle the
Ultra Ball
hammer.
and the hammer for an Ultra Ball, which
You get the Ultra Ball back.
yeah, we don't need the Ultra Ball. We will resource management to grab Devo Spray, Looker, and Looker Whistle. Why not? So we're still looking really good. Although I do wish we could have set up the paralysis.
I want to send this deck list to myself so I can tweak it.
Yeah.
Put my tweaking skills in.
There is a part of me that wants to try to do the Lucky Clover, because I think we can make it work with Oranguru. I'm not 100% sure though.
I'm already tweaking with it in the Herdier, and it's clunky. So let's see how that works.
But it makes me wonder if we literally just do this engine, except drop a couple cards. Oh yes, please.
You only need to do one at a time.
I know we only need to do one at a time, but we're gonna do more than one at a time.
I'm just thinking more like if somebody does like an end when you have both Raichus in hand.
But that's why we also have Ultra Ball. So we will Handiwork, we will Skyla, Enhance Hammer, Pokedex, Skateboard. We will Resource Management, Devo Spray, Looker. And congratulations, we are now at a point where we don't even have to worry about anything.
We just had to make sure they have less cards than we do as they go.
Yep. Because right now, the deck is now like on fire. Because we paralyze. Yes, we will paralyze the active. We will play a Looker. De-evolve. De-evolve. We will resource management to grab Devo Spray. No, we won't grab Devos. We will grab a Looker, a Flare Grunt.
Adding cards back to the deck.
And screw it, Devo Spray.
That's probably why this thing did well. Because
Yep.
it adds cards back to the deck, and once you get to a point where you have more than your opponent,
Yep, but even then, even if I'm not at that point, I'm now at a point where for 3 turns we guarantee the paralysis. I have it set up so that once we looker, it's so we're still looking like extremely good.
when you saw the deck, the person or the deck you saw, how many handiworks did you run? 3, 4?
2.
2. So it's mainly getting to the point where you have 1 in hand at every other turn.
Yeah, it's pretty much set up where you want to try to play a looker every turn, but when you don't play a looker every turn,
Playing handiwork.
you're playing handiwork. That way you paralyze. Yes. You handiwork.
Yay.
Even then, you still mill 2. You then resource management, Devo spray,
Handiwork. And any other item. Pokedex.
We'll grab a Pokedex. Actually, wait, no.
You can control our top deck. I want to control the top deck. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, we'll control the top deck.
So next turn, so we won't have access to playing handiwork, we'll play the looker, and every other we alternate.
Yeah, so either he's looking for the Guzma and can't find it, because really the only way out of this is either a Guzma or escape rope, because you can't retreat out. You could, in theory, you probably could, in theory, run
Get the decks
the
going.
escape board in order to get. Wait, can you escape with the board?
Escape board, yes.
Okay, so you would have to have a skateboard attached. You would have to use a Guzma, or you would have to use we'll go Hammer
first, then Dex.
Hammer, Dex, Cornet,
Actually,
Looker.
I think Looker or skateboard can be number 3.
I'm honestly thinking Looker 1.
We don't need 1 because we're doing the handiwork next turn.
Honestly, I don't even think it really matters what we put in.
And then to the Looker, we're not really worried about playing because we always have a whistle to grab for 1.
Exactly. So we've got a Looker in the discard.
So we're making sure our tops and bottom decks are controlled.
I know. So we will Devo spray, we will maintenance, and we will Looker. And I'm actually very, very surprised he hasn't scooped yet. I'm very surprised he hasn't scooped yet.
Yeah, he's looking for the Guzma and finding out it's probably priced.
So we will, second verse, same as the first. We will paralyze.
Handiwork.
We will handiwork. To mill 2. We will resource management.
Handiwork.
Handiwork.
Pokedex.
Pokedex.
And then anything. So now it's playing special energy hammers and
I'll grab an energy.
it says it does say 3 targets. If you have 3 targets, you have to pick all 3. So
Yep. So where did the Devo sprays go? That's the thing I'm actually kind of starting to get worried about. But we will
they got lost in the stacks.
paralyze.
Looker.
We'll Looker. Because right now we need a Devo spray.
He handiwork twice in a row. Well, then again, we could use Skylight to grab a Devo anytime.
Yeah, we can. We'll grab 2 Lookers.
I wonder if he just realized the chain.
I think he just noticed the chain and the fact that we... Yeah. Looker, Cynthia, Matt Cornett.
You always want to make
Dang
sure you
it.
have more cards than your opponent.
So now we literally have to...
Stall out the game.
Yeah, well, we've been stalling out the game. We haven't taken a single prize. We haven't dealt any damage, but he's down to 11 cards. We're at 16. The only issue right now is we don't have the Devo sprays to de-evolve the Raichus to keep him paralyzed.
Yes.
Which means now he can start attacking with the Dino, he can start attacking with the Yveltal, the Haunter. I mean,
Always have matches. Let's see. I hope we get 2 heads on one of the handiworks. Make sure it works.
okay, cool. We'll get rid of the Dark Energy on Yveltal. We will...
Do you want to get the Devo or do you want to get the handiwork going?
we need the Devo. We need the Devo, because if we don't get the Devo, we get screwed in the later game. So we will de-evolution spray the Raichu.
As you know, 3 or 4 of the Devo sprays are in the deck.
Resource management.
Devo spray bottom.
Devo spray.
Do you want to manage our top deck again? Still? Make sure what the next card is always what we want,
Yes.
or close to what we want.
So he's got 10 cards.
Next turn is Looker. He'll probably start evolving, or try to retreat that thing out of there. There goes the retreat.
There's the retreat, yep.
We'll just lock the new thing in the active.
Exactly. We are now at a point that even if he knocks out this Oranguru, we can still paralyze his active. Yeah, see, we're okay. We are very much okay.
Heal.
Yeah. Even then, we heal the burn. We will
Paralysis.
we'll paralyze. Yes. We will looker. Hey, look at that. De-evolution spray.
Right, the Pokedex, see if we can top deck into one.
Red card. Let's just see what he's working with. Oh, wow. He has
Psychic box.
nothing.
Psychic. This is a psychic box deck.
You know what? Yes. He will shuffle his deck back in and draw all those cards back.
Pretty much. When your deck is in your hand.
Pretty much.
Let's get our top decks going, the Pokedex.
Yes. Devo spray. Looker. Maintenance Cornet Cynthia.
There we go. And resource man, just keeping our numbers higher than theirs.
We'll grab a hammer, Devo spray, and a looker. And because we already have a looker in the hand, and we
As long as they don't have any Canter Crush.
I don't think they do. I see.
Looks like a starter deck, theme deck.
It almost does, yeah. Oh, cool. We will de-evolute, or we will Devo spray.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. So it's what nature do over there. Make good sets.
We will paralyze. We will looker.
And
We'll hammer.
Brent's lather repeat. Oh, we can't get the energy off this.
We'll Devo.
And
Resource management.
Devo.
Devo.
Pokedex.
And looker.
The change there. The guy has eight cards left.
Yeah, so
7 cards.
But yeah, hopefully this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna. I'm surprised this guy hasn't scooped yet. Usually at this point they scoop because there's nothing they can do. There's really nothing that they can. There's the scoop. There it is. Yeah, so this thing is an absolute powerhouse. It is completely budget friendly. The only things that's going to be hard to grab is going to be the Raichu, a couple of the supporters, but everything else is easy to obtain, easy to use. It does take a little bit of getting used to. As long as you get the cycle of de-evolution sprays and a looker in the bottom, and just keep paralyzing, the deck does absolutely amazing. So either way, be sure to go down and hit that subscribe button, become a Potown hero yourself. Hit us up on PTCGO. We are Po_Town_heroes. And also hit us up on Facebook, facebook.com/Potown heroes. As always, may all your games go good, and may the top deck be in your favor. Till next time.